Hey guys, this video is a safety video for anyone out there that walks the streets late at night. This is a couple tips to give you that you may travel safe. The first one is I recommend pepper spray, you guys. Pepper spray works really, really good. I've heard actual inmates in prison tell, not me specifically, but I've seen videos of them let people know that pepper spray was one of the most effective things that kept them from mugging someone, attacking someone. Pepper spray was key. The only other thing I can say is if you're ever out on the street and you get attacked out of the blue or jumped, I say all bets are off at that point. The person attacked you. I say at that point, maybe not, maybe lethal force isn't justified, but I say eye gouges. I say a punch to the nose. I say a punch to the throat, kick into the groin. This stuff is going to definitely slow your attacker down if you go, poke them right in the eyes. If you're a woman and someone has you pinned down, poke them right in the eyes, punch them right in the nose, going to make their eyes water. And this is one for you ladies out there. If anybody is ever on top of you, I want you to think of their arms and their legs as table legs of their table. All you have to do is destabilize at least one side of the table leg. So that would be one arm and one leg on the same side. And so basically, you're just sweeping those table legs out, which would be the person's arm and leg. And how you can do the leg is if someone's on top of you, you're simply hooking their foot with your foot. You're hooking it, so that will take care of that table leg, right? And then the other leg is just pushing their arm into their body. That's taking out the other leg on that, the other arm on that side. So once you have their let's say it's the right arm. Once you have their right arm pinned, then you're going to want to do that underhook on their foot, their leg, and that takes out that second table leg. And then you're simply just going to bridge and roll, and that will get the person off of you. That's actually a jujitsu move. It's actually really quite easy to learn. Let's see here. Another thing for you ladies out there is if you're ever out on the street or if you're at the mall or anything and you're out in the blue and someone attacks you, or if you're a guy out in the street, somebody attacks you, you don't have a weapon with you, you think you need a weapon, reach down, grab a bunch of handfuls of dirt. I've actually heard like Navy SEALs get trained this. Actually, tonight I was walking home from work and I didn't have nothing on me. So what did I do? I grabbed a bunch of handfuls of dirt. That's something, if I was to get somebody jump out of the woods to mug me for money or something, guess what? I'm throwing the fucking dirt right in their eyes. I don't give a fuck. Someone jumps me, they're getting dirt in their eyes. I don't give a fuck. And that's the idea that I want you guys to have, is if you're attacked, then all bets are off. You're out on the street, you're attacked, all bets are off. Your life does matter. And, if there's more than one attacker, then you can start saying, you know what, maybe lethal force is justified at this point. If you get jumped by three guys and you're alone, at that point, you could justify lethal force to a district attorney. You could say, I've had to snap this guy's fucking neck because there was two other guys with him and I thought they were going to fucking kill me right there. You can start claiming the use of deadly force when there's more than one attacker, multiple attackers, you're outnumbered. That's when you can start talking about the possibility of lethal force. Obviously, you want to follow your state laws in regards to that and find out what your state laws are in regards to deadly force. Another thing you ladies out there, men can do, whatever, is if you walk home, let's say you walk home from work a lot at night, you guys can start alternating your route. One night, go a certain way. Another night, go a different way. Another night, go a different way. You don't want to be giving people, your exact route, because then you could get set up for something. You want to alternate your route. Let's see. So alternating your route is definitely on the list, right? So alternate your route. Another thing you guys, you ladies and men can do is you can jog through these neighborhoods. Let's say you get out of work, your house is only a half mile down the block. It's nighttime out. Let's say it's 11 o'clock at night when all the rascals are running around. You could just jog home. You're less likely to get fucked with. You could run home. Less likely, you could say you're out for a run. Run home, ladies. Jog home. I know it's like run, Forrest, run, right? But whatever keeps you safe, fuck it. Actually happened to me tonight. I was jogging home from work because that's what I do sometimes. I'll run home from work. I'm jogging home from work. What's this motherfucker behind me? Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Obviously, I know what he wants. He wants my money so he can go buy God only knows what, drugs, alcohol. I don't give a fuck what he's buying, but he's not getting my money, and I'm not stopping for him. That's what I recommend you ladies do out there. I recommend you men, if you're out walking down the street and someone says, hey, buddy, I don't recommend you stop, because nothing good is coming out of the interaction. Either A, they're going to ask you for money or ask you to try to get money to get drugs, or B, they may assault you. You never know. Or D, it could go completely fine and everything's fine. But are you really willing to take that chance? Like tonight when I was jogging home, some dude's trying to get a hold of me. Hey, buddy, hey. I didn't even stop because I know what he wants. He wants my money. I'm not stopping for that. That's what you want to do out on the street, guys. Don't just stop for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, because you could. What if I stopped tonight and some guy pulled a knife on me or fucking punched me in the head, or his friend snuck up on me and hit me? Those are the type of shit you set yourself up for, guys, when you stop for these motherfuckers out on the street. What else did I have on me for weapons tonight? Okay, I had my keys in my pocket. Guess what? Someone attacks me out on the street. Let's say they got me pinned on my back. Sorry, I'm taking your fucking eyeball out. I don't give a fuck. I got my keys on me. You attack me out of the blue, you're going to probably lose an eye with my fucking house keys. That's how I roll. I don't give a fuck. I'm just walking home from work or walking to a store or something. I get jumped by someone, they're probably going to end up losing an eye. Let's see what else we got here. So don't stop for strangers, period. Just keep walking. Nothing good comes out of stopping. Another thing you ladies can do is, let's say you have a half a mile to walk. You could stay on the phone with a friend while you take that walk, so she knows live where you are, what your location is. Also, I want you ladies to remember this, and all you men out there, you are your own protector. Get out of this mindset the cops are going to come save me. Like I walked home from work tonight. Guess what? I'm on my own. If I get fucking jumped, I'm on my own. But I got shit in my pocket to deal with that. One, I have pretty good self-defense skills, pretty good wrestling skills. Two, I'll just use the weapons I have on me. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm not going to be victimized. I refuse to be victimized. And if you want to try me, go ahead, but you're probably going to be losing an eye in the process. Let's see here. So you can talk to a family member, a friend, while you're taking that walk and stay live with them in the moment. Keep in mind, no one's coming to save you. You're your own protector. You have to learn some self-defense. You have to start carrying your pepper spray. You have to start carrying whatever tools you see fit. One thing I like to carry on me, I like to carry tourniquets in case I need to do some first aid on somebody or something. I can take out my tourniquet and do first aid. I usually have those on me. Another thing, guys, you want to be willing to use your verbal judo. You may get backed into a corner by a couple people, and you may have to use some quick verbal judo to get yourself out of that situation. You know, let's say you get back to court. Hey, buddy, come borrow $5. Oh, I don't have $5, man, but hopefully you find someone tonight that gets it. You know, and so by being kind and by being polite and using that respectful voice tone, and that's verbal judo, guys. You may prevent an attack out on the street just by being nice, just by being kind. Does that mean stop for people in the street? No, it doesn't. I remember one time I was walking up the fucking road and some dude, I stopped for some guy. There goes my light. I stopped for some guy on the road. My light's like in and out. Excuse me for that. I stopped for some guy on the road, and what did he do? He asked me for money for cigarettes. He actually asked me if I would go to the ATM and get him some money for cigarettes or whatever. In the moment, I felt bad for the guy. I said I'd get him a pizza. I was going to walk him across the street, get a pizza. He wasn't really interested in the pizza, guys, because it's probably for cigarettes or drugs or God only fucking knows what, right? What's the lesson I learned? Just don't fucking stop for those fucking people. Sorry, bud, I can't help you. Keep fucking walking. I hope you have a good day. That's the only thing that people out on the street really respect his strength in, is if you're going to stop for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, guess what? You're going to be fucking busy man walking home from work. Busy woman walking home from work if you're stopping for anyone on the street. You can walk on streets patrolled by your local police department. You know what streets are patrolled. Why don't you go ahead and just jump on those streets that are actively patrolled by the police? That way, you know, maybe they would drive by if something bad happened. But again, you can't count on them because they're not always going to be there. They could be at the station taking a shit, and you could get fucking jumped by some guy from fucking Hawaii that you don't even know. Could be a fucking person off their medication, a mental patient. Jump out of the fucking woods, and you got to be able to take care of business. I remember my self-defense career started at an early age. Ninja Turtles got me prepared pretty well. Ninja Turtles 1 through 5 or whatever. But you have to be willing to be able to fight out there. You may have to fight someone in self-defense, somebody that's, like I said, gone fucking crazy and they're off their meds and they think you're the fucking devil, and so they're going to attack you out of the blue. You got to be willing to protect yourself and know what to do. If you say, hey, Steve, well, I can't get to a karate class, what do I do? I recommend you start, watch some karate videos. I know for me, I'm a visual learner. So if I'm watching fucking wrestling videos, I'm watching fucking whatever videos, I actually absorb that information because I'm a visual learner. So it really depends on what learning style you are. So again, ladies, remember, anyone ever on top of you, think of their arms and their legs as table legs. You want to take those at least two table legs on the same side out. So you're going to push their arms against their body, and then you're going to hook the bottom of their foot. You're going to hook the bottom of their foot with your foot, and then you're going to bridge and roll to the side that the side of the table legs you've taken out, the arm and the leg on the same side. You're going to bridge and roll. So you're going to lift up your body a little bit and bridge and roll to the same side you took those legs out. And that's how you can remember, ladies, to get somebody off you if someone's on top of you.